come on, I think everyone has seen the Among Us fighting game, Among Us Arena, pop up in their feed somewhere over the last week or so. To be perfectly honest, I have not actually played a lot of Among Us. I did play a lot of imposter-style board games with my gaming group. So I am familiar. I actually played a bit of Among Us with that gaming group, which was super fun. But it's not like I've delved in and spent hundreds of hours playing Among Us like some other folks. Let's head back here. Boom. Among Us Arena. Floating in space. So we got local. We got online. We got some arcade play. I'm, of course, going to hop into training mode. Pink versus orange. This game, I dabbled with it just a little bit. It's, like, super... I don't want to say limited, but it has a very, like... pretty strictly defined space that it's playing in, right? So there are no dashes, there are no double jumps or anything like that. And you have two normals, you have a light and you have a heavy, and then you have crouching directionals. And then other than that, there's, the big grab. Snap. Which don't seem to be able to combo off of it anyway, right? So this is not like a hyper anime game until you get to some of the extended combos. But so on top of the, just the normals, you have special buttons. So you have a knife special, which has aerial, crouching, and standing versions, and you have the gun, which does some ground bounce. And so this is where some of the more complex systems come into play, with wall bounces and ground bounces, and they have some interesting, like, infinite limiters, so you can't loop the same inputs. You can't just do 3 loops and just do a few reps, because it'll just drop them immediately. There you go. And so 3 reps, and you can see that it just grounds the opponent. There's some fun stuff to play with, despite its kind of, like, limited focus. The one good thing is everything... Yeah, it is very slapstick. Basically, all of these specials are cancelable, right? So, normal into special, into crouch special. You can do gun. The gun's actually 2 hits, and you can cancel the first one. So, you can do some gun, knife, especially in the corner. I think there's a lot of potential here, so... Ooh, okay. Am I able to fall down after this dash? And get a light attack in. Okay. Let me try. There you go. Cool boy. And as far as I can tell, all the characters in the game are the same. Has some Dojin fighter juggling, yeah. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, they're all the same. I've tried out a handful of different colors, and I haven't noticed any difference. I'm wondering if there's one color that is different than all of the others, though. There will be. There will be a matchup tier list, like a matchup chart in this game, for some reason. I'm sure I can get... Yeah. The mid-screens. Yeah, gotta land that corner combo mid-screen. That's right, yeah. You start off in the corner, and you figure it out, and then you take it mid-screen and see where you have to adjust it. That's how this works. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe if I do... No, yeah, I should try to go into gun. Can I get back in with the dash after that? Oh, yes. Cancels right into it. Now you just got to find the right juggle height so that you can come down with the light kick and then continue the combo. Oh, wait. That standing heavy... That's a nice rush forward, too. So it lets the knife combo. Yo, everyone in this game is sus. 100%. Could you imagine a tournament bracket for this game where you're just like, is this even the person? This is all, there's one person playing in this tournament. And we just don't know it yet. Oh, almost. Oh, wow. That's fun. Like, honestly, this whole combo system is relatively freeform. You just got to be able to get the right hits at the right height and not straight rep your loops. Oh, those sound effects are nice, though. That's a nice squishy stab from the knife. Yes, the sound effects do kind of remind me of Tough Love Arena. That's the game you're talking about, Monk. The indie fighter, the browser-based indie fighter, with all like pencil drawn on the back of a notebook in school art style. It's a really good game. And yeah, it has the funniest sound effects ever. They just do all the sound effects like with their mouth. So it's like, yeah, exactly. They're putting all the good Foley artists out to work with their beatboxing. Crouching gun is a big starter from what you've seen. Right, because what? That does damage down to the E. Yeah, about the same damage. Wait, I can check. There's a damage counter, Mike. Come on. 196. 153. Yeah, I feel like I can get more off the ground bounce, even though like my starter is probably more damaging. But I'm not sure what people are doing for their mid combo, but like I'm getting the ground bounce and I'm only getting a light into that for the setup for the drop down. So like it would be nice to be able to get some extra damage there. But like you can't chain lights. And there's a big delay after that, so you can't really get the gun because the knife kind of grounds it. So I do believe that there is increased gravity as well, because yeah, after one or two loops, I feel like it starts. Right? That actually didn't do it though. Interesting. Right? Because it might be based on combo length as opposed to. Because yeah, you saw him drop a little bit lower on that second one. So yeah, there is a bit of gravity involved in it as well. Oh, does it pop up high enough? Ah, perhaps that is the way to do it. Yeah, and after the 3 loops, it just grounds them. Too close. And it pops, and the second hit of the gun doesn't hit. Ah, and too close. See, so the gun's hitbox, it starts so far out. There's some really cool stuff, man. This is like, it's just open enough to be super freeform and let people find their own flow for combos, which is so important. Where it's, because I mean, like, a lot of combos are just rhythm based, right? Where a lot of my friends mention that. They ask me if I'm playing like if I'm playing Rock Band or Guitar Hero, and I'm like, no, I'm playing Street Fighter, right? And it's like a lot of combos are very rhythmic. So yeah, when you have a super open combo system like that, it really just lets you kind of feel it out and you get your own little rhythm. That's super cool. I think the Sonic Smackdown developers, who also, they made Head to Head. And it's a very similar idea with that game, where it's limited mobility, right? Limited buttons, easy inputs, or like lenient inputs, but then they just like throw the combo system is like everything juggles, everything combos, and it's super freeform. It's really cool. So I love seeing fighting games kind of like approach their design from that, through that lens, right? It's not hard to do. You can make it difficult and you can get crazy difficult stuff, but at a core level, you just like, you can hit random buttons and like it's gonna combo and you're gonna do 500-600 damage in this game no matter what. But I'm sure you can like optimize some crazy good stuff. Oh, I wanted to crack 1,000. That was so close. Yeah, there's a little bit of screen shake on it too, Monk, right? There's some nice little like visual touches to it. Come on, can I get this? I want to get 1,000 here. Oh, see, the knife doesn't pick up anywhere near as much that far into the combo. So I wonder if they're doing time-based or if it's like number of hits or how they're doing their infinite prevention system. But you see it does kick in the further in you go. Optimization will be for another day, I think. This is super good though. I love seeing what all the creative indie devs are up to, and like the fan game arena is really interesting. Like you think about Super Smash Flash, but no, even like you can see some really amazing fan made games, right? The Sonic Amateur Game Expo Sage just happened, and it had a ton of amazing fan games, some fantastic renditions of like Sonic the Hedgehog fighting games. There was Robot Master Mayhem from the RMM or Infinity Mugen team. There some great stuff out there, right? Where it's like you can pick up your favorite franchise and make something really unique out of it, right? And seeing the Among Us turn into a fighting game, like the Among Us games turn into fighting games. That's a really interesting twist, right? Where it's not unlike whatever the puzzle game fighting games like Super Puzzle Fighter or right, whatever the 2v2 versus. Those things are always really, really interesting.